Okay, Nick, this is your March 19th, 2025 lesson. So here's the swing that we started with, okay? And don't get too disappointed. We ended up with a really good swing. Okay, so let's just play this thing through here. So, you know, at first glance, you know, there's good rhythm. It's an athletic swing. The thing is, you've got a lot of things going on that's generating inconsistencies for you. And let me backtrack and show you the exact markings that you'll use for your live view camera. Okay, and with these lines, it's basically, it gets each movement in a barrel to see if they're accurate or not, or close to the model. Okay, so these yellow lines represent the angle of the shaft at address, and the swing plane is actually a plane that's parallel to one of these yellow lines, or both of these yellow lines. I could draw a million of the yellow lines. The swing plane isn't exactly on one or the other. It just remains parallel. Why is swing plane important? Because that's where the shaft is there. No matter what the back is like, you've got to get it down to that exact area to hit the ball. So the further you stray from the angle, this yellow angle, represented by this yellow angle, the larger the correction. And the larger the correction is that it increases the chance of not getting accurate. Sometimes it may move back, sometimes 3 and all. So the lines I draw would be that this purple line here is the hand path, and the butt of the club starts about this intersection. Okay. So that first purple line is path. This is the butt, and this cross, it represents a head movement. Okay, so the posture is good. You know, I like the eyes are up here. You know, the small back is flat. You and I, at a desk or a terminal, will never have a upper back, but that's okay. They're nicely under your shoulder. That's good. So, you know, there's a little flex in your. That's good. The butt seems to be high. So it's a good. P1 looks pretty good. Okay. So then the club back. You know, this is the best part of your swing. So it's to being perfect. You really want it overlapping your, but that's totally livable. And most people have, including Jerry, have a horrible position too. So good. Now you see it's a little steep compared to the yellow line. But you know, the old school lead guys were always steep, but then had the modern swing. We just keep it right on the swing plane. So here, and you can see that shaft, that handle is up your palm, kind of a putter grip. So you have no set, you have no lag in this. You know, almost a single level, that left arm and the you know, and get that handle more in your finger and set your hands. But it gets up to, this is a pretty good at the top. See, depth is important. That's a draw vertical. This is back towards the heel, so that's really good. See the elbow point? That's really good. A lot of people have, that's just, so the left arm is swing planes. All good components of the swing. So it's not like you've got to back up again a whole new. Certain elements are really good. Okay, so that's why you can play golf. You got a lot of things going. You need, yeah, too. You you need refining to get to those. So then as you come out, that shaft in relation lines, see, and then the hand go. So you can see across that line is where the butt of the club. So immediately out here, way across, and see how the shaft is. Okay, so we get the first checkpoint when and I gave you a photo. I'll give you a photo along with this. Okay, so back to your swing. So, you know, as you're coming in here, your butt's coming away from the back wall, so you're going to have early extension. You're going to lose your spine angle. So now as you come in, so that's the first guide point, which is wrong and causing you being too steep. And then the second guidepost is here. And see where guidepost is where the shaft is parallel to the ground. And you'll get photos that show you what the right place is. So this club's outside your hands, and see, every good golfer, the club head is, even with their hands, are slightly inside like wood. So you'll get a photo of that. Now, with the club outside there, and see, the butt of the club is here now. And it's got to go to there. See that green crossing? It's got to go in a very short distance. It's got to go from there to there. And as it does it, so the club head is going to go outside to in, which creates a pull, and then your body, you're a good athlete, you go, well, this is going to pull, so if I leave the club face open, I got a chance of slicing it back in the middle of the fairway, so it develops a slice. So that's a problem. So then you swing through, and this is another good point. You're actually turning your hips. You can see two hip pockets at address. Your butt's away from the back wall, which is a problem. And as you hit the ball, see, you draw. Let me draw. I'm running out of. Okay, so here's the shaft at impact, and it started here. So if you kept that angle of your arms to the shaft at impact, you'd swing over the ball. So what happens is you put toe down, you add to you lose some of the lie angle, and you end up with a problem like that. That the club is toe down because the black line is the shaft at impact. The yellow line is shaft at address. And so you do the follow-through. See, that's a good follow-through. See how you turn through, you got your belt to the target. So how much wrong? Okay, so here we play it through. So that, see, there's a weight shift, and you release through. So from this direction, you don't have to do much. You know, the only thing eventually, but not now, your biggest problem is coming too steep. You get in here and then you just kind of flip at it like this. And what you want is looking more like this. So he comes through, sets it down, and then he turns through, and the club head doesn't pass his hands. He ends up like that. So you're as close as you can play with.